back, everyone, to the D4U USA channel. If this is your first time here, I am so happy that you are joining us because we are immigration experts helping entrepreneurs and professionals live their American dream through their business, their investment, and their profession. I am attorney Mari Ribeiro, a lawyer licensed in Florida, and today we're going to be talking all about the EB3 visa and which professionals can qualify. Now, before we get started, as always, while yes, I am an attorney, it's important that you understand I am not your attorney unless we have an agreement that says otherwise. So everything I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is not to be considered as legal advice and is only to be used for your educational purposes only. Now, this is because every one of you and your situation is absolutely unique. And that's why I invite you to reach out to us so that we can give you personalized attention and guidance on how you can live your American dream through the EB3. So let's get into today's video and talk about what is this EB3 visa. So the EB3 visa is an employment-based visa for workers to live and work in the United States through their profession. This visa is for people who are considered either skilled workers or professionals or other untrained workers. And how you qualify for the EB3 visa really depends on which type of employee you actually are. So let's talk about each single one. So if you are a skilled worker, you must have at least 2 years of training and experience or job education. So the work must be more consistent and not dependent on a temporary work that needs to be done only on a seasonal basis or that happens maybe a few months out of the year. So for example, this would be a great option for people who work in journalism or in computer sciences or graphic design. Now, if you are a professional, you must have a baccalaureate degree and you must be a member of your profession showing that you are licensed or certified to work in your field. So this is an option for professionals who work as lawyers or architects, engineers or teachers. These are people who would really qualify as a professional for the EB3. If you are a worker that doesn't fall in either one of these categories, you will need to show that the work that you do is in a field that does not require a particular skill set, and it doesn't require training to do what it is that you do. So this is a great option for those that work in as a housekeeper, or maybe they are a caretaker like a nanny, or even custodial janitors. These are people who wouldn't necessarily fall in the other two categories, but could potentially qualify for the EB3. Now, whichever worker you are, you will be required to provide what's called a labor certification. Now, this means that as part of your application, you will have to have a U.S. employer sponsor your petition and show that you have tried to hire U.S. workers to fill this role, but there are no qualified Americans who want to do the job that you are applying for. So this means that the employer needs to actively advertise for the job, interview candidates who apply, and then show with evidence that either no one interviewed or that those who did are not qualified to do the work that they are looking to hire for. Once the employer can show this, then they are asking the government to allow you as the worker to come in from abroad and do the work that they need to be done. So you will have to have a job offer from a U.S. company, and they will have to show that they tried to hire Americans for the position, but there were none available to do so. Now, this is what makes the EB3 visa a bit challenging because the employer has to go through an extra step with the U.S. Department of Labor to show that no American employees are available to do the job that they are hiring for. Sometimes there are other alternatives to the EB3 visa that could avoid a labor certification requirement. And as you are here, you might see that the EB3 may or may not be the right visa for you, but that's what D4 E4U USA is absolutely here to help, as if you need help to see whether the EB3 is the right option or maybe explore other alternatives, we would absolutely invite you to reach out to us to help you live your American dream. We hope that you found this video helpful, and we'll see you on the next one.